this, I think Nautilus makes the most sense to me. I think it pairs very nicely with the Senna. I think it gives you strong 2 versus 2. Potential all-in, but of course you have to be very careful with the Bard in the bot lane. And Mark was posturing very aggressively.
Another hook onto Doublelift. Doublelift might even be dead here. The Ignite goes down. Doublelift trying to escape it. He's already burned heal, and Kramer gets first blood in the bottom lane.
Huge for the LGD 2 versus 2, and it all came up. It's just such a good magic resistance item. Meanwhile, Biofrost in the bot lane.
Going in with the Magical Journey. Speaker's going to join them as well. Mark immediately hooks the Graves, and Biofrost doesn't quite land the stun and has to flash away. Shen can come down here. Has the Stand United. Bjergsen's joined the fray. 3v4 right now. Of course, there's the Stand United coming out from Broken Blade as he comes down towards the bottom lane. It's a 5v3 underneath the tower, and LGD are trying to survive. Bjergsen dives in. There's one. Mark down. TSM start to call the alarm bells and retreat as another...
On the 3 members of LGD. Not going to commit to it though. Here comes the Shen from the flank. Look at him behind the pit.
There's a blast cone there for him to get even closer. Has the taunt. He's going to dive forward in just a second. Peanut, Mark and Shea have been spotted out. Bjergsen on a ward, but here we go for the big fight. All of LGD in the back of the pit. The root comes down. The shockwave pulls back Speaker. Mark re-engages onto Biofrost. Now Shea stepping forward. TSM retreating just a tad as here comes Kramer from the middle lane. Last embrace doesn't quite connect, but Biofrost is still left for the Wolves. Shea will take...
win out on this fight. Looks like we're going to have to disengage from this one. And unfortunately for them, they end up losing a member. Now Peanut in the top lane.
Broken Blade still has flash, but he's going to go to sleep and is sliced up in his dreams. Shing's just feeling the hurt as all of TSM continue to dive on him. You can see Bjergsen's coming up through that tri-bush as well. TP's expended by LGD to try and disengage. Collateral damage. Bjergsen double pop, dives straight in, can't hit Lungjing, and there's the Dawning Shadow. Peanut and Jie now very healthy. Bjergsen chased away.
Much quicker than they should be, really, especially with the early game agency that they've drafted for themselves. They need to slow the game down a little bit. They need to wait for the Shen Altar. It's now up. Then they can start looking for plays elsewhere.
Yeah, the last time they used that Stand United proactively, it worked out so well for them, and now they're trying to fight around. The Dragon Doublelift dived in, stolen away. The smite from Speaker. Mark stunned up, and Speaker's on the chase. Dredgeline's going to get Mark just that little bit of distance, but Speaker is having none of it. He's chasing him down, looking for the kill. Doesn't have flash, but does have the dash. Speaker gets the Nautilus.
And now it's weird plays coming out from They really wanted to drop that plate there. That would have been so valuable for TSM. And now they're in trouble because Speaker just gets ulted.
Lilting Lullaby onto Speaker. Temper Fate will keep him alive for the moment. Bjergsen's coming in to try and help out his jungler. Watch out, Eat is Speaker. Mark goes in. There's the shockwave. Misses Jie. Caught out just a little bit. Broken Blade comes in with the Stand United trying to join the team, but now he's in the midst of LGD. And it's a 5v1. That's an unfair fight. LGD get their 5th of the game.
And you can... Exactly that, Medic. They're trying to make Bjergsen the man in this game. Oh, that's huge.
Lilting Lullaby coming up. The knock-up. There's the double sleep. Watch out. Eat goes Biofrost. And the Tempered Fate can't save him in time. Bjergsen is on the bottom side of this fight, stepping into a little bit of darkness in their own jungle. Peanut's going to start up the Ocean Dragon now. Kramer working his way up from the bottom lane. Should be the first dragon of the game for LGD.
And Broken Blade trying to push through the top lane so that you can try and trade something back.
TSM, on the other hand, they do have some strength, right? You've got the Ludens finished on the LeBlanc, you've got the Manamune stacking up. You see Bjergsen trying to trade here, and the Stand United, you've got these proactive plays, they dodge away from the shockwave, and they just take down.
It ain't a 1v1, mate. Shen Ultimate is there, primed and ready to go. And I think the investment is worth it for TSM because that's a lot of valuable gold.
Speaker caught out to start off, and here comes Shea. He's not happy with the fact he was just killed. Speaker killed by Peanut.
Needs to come through soon from the LeBlanc because LGD, they're looking for a fight.
Biofrost caught in the last embrace. Teleport coming in. There's a flank position here for Bjergsen. Rift Heralders pop. Broken Blade jumping in, trying to get the torn off. Lungjing's already dived onto the back line, and Speaker was his target. On the front line is Broken Blade. Bjergsen being forced away. The Stand United just being used for the shield because you know that Broken Blade was gonna die. Speaker down as well. Lungjing trading against Bjergsen and Doublelift. He'll get removed from the fray. But now Kramer is on the hunt. So are Mark, so is Jie. Bjergsen, their first target, flash in. The ball of death finds its mark. Doublelift stunned against the opposite wall, and Kramer just needs a few autos to finish it off. Jie takes it.
For a fight, we're ready to go. We have also hit our item spikes. They drop the Rift Herald mid, they get themselves another tower. They're going to secure the second Drake of the game. Beautiful fight for LGD. They're going to points. And then as LGD walk in, that is when you pick them off. You shouldn't be going for
the sprint. Go for it. The chains still connect. Bjergsen just needs to jump in. He gets it in the end. I thought for a second maybe he misstepped, but Peanut is down, and that's the flash burn.
And he's like, okay, cool. We'll just 4v5, we don't care. They run TSM down, they force them out. Now TSM is looking for a pick.
Remember, no flash on Kramer. Broken Blade just looking to catch out Kramer, and Double Lift flashing forward. Do anything in that situation.
I mean, it was an easy decision for LGD to make because they recognized that 3 people of TSM were topside, and they were like, you know what, if you're going to send 3 people top, we'll send 3 people mid, because that's how trading works. So we're going to push down mid, and then Double Lift tries to hold the line, uses his E too early, immediately gets punished by Mark. So LGD just...
So now Bjergsen has a slightly easier task of catching out that AD carry. LGD gonna start it up. This is it, TSM. This is the moment to fight. 4,000 HP on the Dragon. TSM looking for the flank. Bjergsen trying to come in from the side, but already Stand United's been used and Bjergsen's jumped into the pit. Host goes in, Speaker called out, and there is the Dragon secured by Speaker. Team Liquid, TSM able to fight this one out. Biofrost forced back, but you can see Double Lift has been caught. He is dead. Biofrost is next on the menu, and although you got the Dragon, you do not win the fight, TSM. LGD on the front foot now. Biofrost being forced away by Peanut. The Swirl Seed goes wide, but it's only Broken Blade and Peanut left alive. Biofrost left alive. Biofrost will just about escape with a final Caretaker's Shrine. Peanut looking for the Swirl Seed, can't land it. Swings around the hammer. Wards. There's no flank position for him to get into this.
He's going to have to TP into mid lane, I imagine. Like, he has no other choice. Unless Broken Blade can drop the control ward right here. He's stepping in behind them. This is his way into the backline. Here we go.
6,000 HP on the Baron. LGD in a little bit of 2 minds, deciding whether they want to fight it or whether they want to fight TSM. They force TSM back. Bjergsen is still in a very good flank position, not spotted on any vision. Broken Blade, the one hooked up here. Bjergsen is in the perfect spot to catch out Kramer. Kramer flashes away from the chains and just about survives. The shockwave hits on 2. Double Lift kills Kramer, but the shockwave is massive for Shie. And now LGD just rampage through the TSM backline. Double Lift tries to cleanse and get himself away. Can dash in just a second. The Mystic shots are hitting. There's the Arcane Shift across the wall, but Langxing is having none of it. He will chase him down. Double Lift once again trying to get away from this Mark. Ignites him. The Ruthless Predator stun connects. And that is it. Only Bjergsen left alive for TSM.
That was the flank for Bjergsen, but it was the fight for LGD. Longjin is going to end the fight by killing Bjergsen at the very end. And LGD now with 4 members strong are looking to end the game.
Try as they might, TSM could not find the win. LGD too strong on the day. They will tie up with Genji and Fnatic at 2-1 in this group.
Beautiful team fight at the end there from LGD. Xie once again with a fantastic shockwave and playing the fight beautifully. The plan from TSM was to try and pinch the jungle pool